Orpheus and Eurydice, the song that almost conquered death. In the Golden Age, when gods walked among mortals and music could move mountains, there lived a musician named Orpheus. His lyre was no ordinary instrument. When he played, rivers changed course, trees bowed their branches, and wild beasts lay down in peace. His voice was said to calm storms and heal broken hearts. But Orpheus loved only one, Eurydice, a nymph whose laughter was like spring rain. They married under the olive trees, with Apollo himself as witness. The wedding feast lasted 3 days, but on the 4th day, tragedy struck. Eurydice wandered into the fields and stepped on a viper. The bite was swift and fatal. She fell among the flowers, her eyes wide with shock, calling Orpheus's name one last time before silence claimed her. Orpheus arrived too late. He cradled her body as the sun set, tears streaming down his face. The world seemed to stop breathing. He refused to accept her death. "If music can tame beasts and bend nature," he whispered, "surely it can bend the will of Hades." With his lyre on his back and grief in his heart, he set out for the Underworld. The path to the land of the dead was dark and perilous. Cerberus, the 3-headed guardian, growled as Orpheus approached. But when Orpheus played a soft lament, the beast's eyes softened. One head lowered, then another. Cerberus lay down, allowing passage. Even the river Styx paused its flow to listen. Orpheus walked through fields of asphodel, past shades who reached out in longing. He crossed the burning Phlegethon and the freezing Cocytus. At last he stood before the throne of Hades and Persephone. The king of the dead sat unmoved, but Persephone's eyes filled with tears as Orpheus began to sing. His song told of love cut short, of a world without Eurydice, of beauty turned to ash. The lyre wept with him. The Furies stopped their whipping. Tantalus forgot his thirst. Sisyphus paused his boulder. Even Ixion's wheel slowed. Hades felt a crack in his iron heart. Persephone wept openly. Hades spoke, "No mortal has ever moved me thus. But the laws of death are absolute. Eurydice stays." Orpheus fell to his knees. "Then let me stay with her," he begged. "Let me die here." Persephone placed a hand on Hades's arm. "My lord," she whispered, "he has suffered enough. Give him this one chance." Hades relented, but with a condition. "You may take her back to the living world, but you must walk ahead and never look back until you reach sunlight. If you turn, even for a moment, she is lost forever." Orpheus agreed without hesitation. Eurydice's shade was called forth, pale but whole. They began the long ascent. Orpheus walked in front, lyre silent now, every step heavy with restraint. Behind him he heard Eurydice's footsteps, soft, hesitant, alive again. The path grew lighter. He could feel the warmth of the upper world drawing near. His heart pounded. Just as the first ray of sunlight pierced the cave mouth, doubt crept in. What if she was not following? What if Hades had tricked him? Orpheus could not bear the uncertainty. He turned. Eurydice stood only steps behind, her face lit with love, and then with horror. "No!" she cried, reaching out, but the shadows pulled her back. She faded into mist, her last words echoing, "Orpheus, why?" The path sealed. Orpheus was alone in the light, his lyre falling from numb fingers. He had lost her twice. Orpheus wandered the earth, singing songs of grief that made the nightingales weep. He refused all comfort. In time, the Maenads tore him apart in a frenzy, but his head and lyre floated down the river Hebrus, still singing of Eurydice. The gods placed them among the stars. What would you do if love demanded you never look back? Comment your answer right now.